Welcome to another episode of Review Advent Calendar, and today I bring you Mikotouta from the Hareoto project with Yume no Ato. This is a song suggested by Grace, so I have never heard anything from this group. I know about the project in passing, so this is going to be a completely new experience for me, I feel. So let's see what they have here. Well, this is a traditional Japanese style of music or traditional style of song, which is already good. So we have a koto or a shamisen. I believe it is a shamisen. Maybe a koto? Well, it's between both, or maybe we have both. But this is a song with a traditional style, which is already a really good thing. Problem is, I don't know who is singing. So I cannot even pinpoint who is basically singing this song. But yeah, so far so good because I like traditional Japanese music or music with the traditional Japanese music touch. Okay, so that's interesting because we have the traditional Japanese elements. We have a sort of an R&B hip-hop vibe which is really subdued. And then we have the acoustic guitars here, while the shamisen is... shamisen, let's say koto because it doesn't sound like a shamisen. A koto is playing here. So, it's interesting. I've never heard something like this. I was expecting the song to go full-on traditional, but the elements started to make their entrance. And now we have a sort of easy listening version of traditional Japanese music, which is actually kind of cool. It feels almost like a blend of traditional elements with R&B, maybe a pop take on traditional Japanese music. I like that voice a lot. I don't know who he is. What a chorus! Ooh, goosebumps. I like the strings joining in the song. Wow, the chorus. I'm not usually a fan of unisons. I've said this countless times before. I feel that it is such a lazy thing to add to the music because it is especially overused, either to hide singers that don't sing well or just because they didn't have anything interesting to add to the chorus. But here, because the song is so traditional and so... it is powerful with that beauty, which is something that traditional Japanese music has, is that beauty, and they can fuse it with power, and it can sound so classical and beautiful at the same time. It's crazy. I really don't know how to explain this, but there's a beauty in their music that is also tied up with power, and it leads to really strong emotional performances, which is really good, and it helps that the singers can actually sing, which is something that I'm noticing as well. I'm really feeling the instrumental. One thing that I keep on thinking about this song is they sound like Growth if Growth actually performed Japanese style of music instead of picturesque kind of Celtic style of music. Nice touch.
ささめく危機感のリと上げて君の面影懐かしむ遠く離れても心は寄り添うように切なでもいいから一目でもいいからただ夜ばかりゆらりゆらり差し込む朝日が心の中澄み渡るせせら昨日とに身を委ねて私の汚れを清めたまえ
Sorry, but that solo is really, really good. And now, as I was researching who is part of this group, I noticed that I know two people here. But I'm not even pinpointing Shinichiro Kamyu in his singing because I'm not used to hearing him sing, but only rapping. So this is kind of a surprise here. So we have Shinichiro Kamyu, who may be the leading voice that I am hearing leading the way for this group. Yoshiaki Hasegawa, he has been doing amazing work for the Vez Rock franchise, so I like his voice, but I'm not overly familiar with his voice. But then I don't know who is Daisuke Kasuya nor Akiseki Kogure. I don't know who he is. So two voices that I don't know and two voices that I do know, but either minimally or in a different context. I wouldn't find Shinichiro Kamyu here because I'm not used to. But still, it's awesome because I'm enjoying the performance a whole lot.
吹く風にもあの花にもあなたを見ている流行る想いを言葉に乗せて君につながる糸たぐってひらりひらり踊る花びらに思い乗せて風に舞うふわり
Ooh, that piano part. I like that with the harmonies on the vocals as well as the piano playing in the background. It sounds really delicate and beautiful. Once again, beautiful is the keyword for this song.
ふわり今君のもとへたどり着くこのこと本気の歌ひらりひらり舞う花のように君との心の距離もふわりふわり口づけ落としてふと瞳開けば夢の後
Wow. As you can tell, I'm not familiar with this song, and hence I didn't stop too much to talk about specific details because I'm not about the specifics with any of these singers. But now that I know who is behind the voices, I can now pinpoint Shinichiro Kamyu because I know where to look for or what to look for. It was actually singing really amazingly. I remember when I interviewed him for the YouTube channel now, but for the website, he was saying he doesn't feel he sings well, so he was not going to sing at all. But actually, Kamyo-san, you actually sing well. So yeah, this is actually pretty... I enjoyed the performance. Yume no Ato, which for me usually tends to say Yume no Ato for me is that Toshiki Toyonaga song, iconic. But Yume no Ato in this case is a really beautiful traditional style of Japanese song with a modern take on it because it has those traditional elements which maybe coming from Inca or other subgenres that are attached to the traditional Japanese style of music, to the, let's say, subdued beat that is almost R&B mixed with a really soft pop beat. We have as well strings coming in the chorus, making the chorus quite grandiose. And there's something about this song that feels it carries a unique energy to itself. I like it a whole lot. The pity here is that since I don't know the voices too well, I can't talk about specifics because I could barely pick any of them because I'm not familiar with any of them. But for what it is, I would say Mikotouta actually has interesting music. If all their repertoire is actually in the same vein traditionally, with that beauty of the Japanese traditional style, well, you are going to get something awesome here. In a way, I was basically equaling them to Growth, if Growth actually ventured towards this style of music, but they are actually in a different spectrum because theirs is Celtic music and sort of Eastern European music influences at least there. And here it's just specifically Japanese music, which is really fine by me. It's not necessarily something that is considered rare, but there are some groups that mix elements from traditional Japanese music, and there are those that go full on, but there are not many that go full on. So it's good to see that Mikotouta actually goes full on, at least for this song. It was fun. It was a new discovery for me. I know about the project. I haven't explored it. So this one was a new one for me. Really awesome. So I would say, guys, if you want to, please go check it out because this was a really fun listen and a beautiful song as well. I don't play otome games as much as anymore, but this would be a song that I would feature, for example, in Birushana, one of my all-time favorite otome games. So yeah, that already says something about how much I enjoy this song. So yeah, thank you very much, and let me double check your name, Grace, for suggesting this one. This was a discovery for me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and there will be many more coming. We have a total of 100 videos already from the different editions that we had, so you can pick and choose what you want to find, discover, or see through my eyes. And well, I'll see you guys in the next episode because there's many more to come. We have 24 episodes in 24 days until Christmas, and this was just one out of the many. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.